150 tritium. Alien animal bone. A bone of an animal that lived on the surface of Nymph millions of years ago. Its genotype is similar to extinct reptiles from Earth. 150 tritanium. Data disk, peace message. An audio recording of Simt voice, the so-called message of peace. However, there's not enough data to decipher its true meaning. Pirate emitter. A pirate makeshift transmitting antenna, modified to work in outer zone conditions. Very simple, but surprisingly effective. Human Matrix Act. One of the first versions of the UFC Human Matrix Act. Changing human DNA beyond the boundaries set out in the Matrix is federal crime. Looking at Black Zone outcasts, the act is dead. Memory banks plus Captain Marshall. Ooh, nice. Plus 2 titanium parts plus 3 modules. Modified nutrients. Read that. The Cabin Tech Shield. This device is an experimental shield generator. This device is an experimental shield generator. This device is an experimental shield generator engineered to provide protection from anomalies. It seems odd this project was never developed. The prototype is working well. Maybe it's because they're behind the anomalies. Oh. Okay, yeah. Planetary system map. Map of the Persephone star system before collided with the Hades system. That is funny. I know my limited knowledge of Greek mythology, Persephone and Hades had a thing going on. That's as far as it's gone. I've seen some artwork of the two together and some references to it. That's as far as I know. I was more interested in during the classics course. I was more interested in my Roman history rather than my Greek mythology. In fact, I took the final exam without actually ever fully reading the Aeneid, or was it the Iliad? I think the Aeneid's Roman, Iliad's Greek. It had a single terrestrial planet called Nymph, and one gas giant, Archeon. Both planets survived the Great Collision, but their orbits changed. Telescope lens taken from an abandoned federal observatory in Alexandria colony. That's 4 titanium parts, 15 energy income. Archeon, Nymph. I know there's a nymph in Odysseus' tale. Drops him on an island for over a decade. Archeon, I've no idea. I've seen that name used in WoW. I've seen that the name of the Death Knights necropolis. Presumably it's also taken from Greek mythology. I just don't know where it's from. That mission took me over an hour. Mission log day 33. Expedition has recovered 1 Sergeant Major Powell of Odysseus 1 expedition. Fleet has attacked zone pirate bases and recovered enough T-cell energy modules for Black Zone entry. Fleet now attempting to resupply replicant count. En route to Nadaza prison facility. End message. Mission 4 being caught stealing. Okay, I can upgrade. Ooh, I can upgrade these now. Make it faster, better against extra large, give extra armor, make it better against large. On the Patriot, there's 2 speed upgrades, and an armor and a large upgrade. I'm really not sure. I'm probably not building a good build. Probably just don't have good builds, to be honest. Well, you need the speed upgrade. There's a speed upgrade. Everyone's getting it. And you can get the medium upgrade. Right now I'm thinking I could get away with having Lancers and Corsairs. Corsairs to cover anything bigger than a medium. Lancers to handle small and medium. Job done. Now the carrier upgrades. I can afford to get a few things here. afford to get these two and see what the next rank is. Well, two of these, and see what the next rank it gives. I'll get by this. And I'll buy that. Okay, this increases tritium capacity. Core reactor, standard thorium-fueled nuclear reactor. Thor, the captain's former name was Thor. He must now be part of the reactor. Only conclusion. Dynamic capacitors. Additional reactor capacitors allow more dynamic force generation. Basically, for this 20 extra income brings back up to 100. Graphene frame, a fine but extremely durable graphene web. A fine but extremely durable graphene web constituting the inner chassis of the unit helps reduce production costs by 5%. Graphene armor. Armor plating created from several hundred layers of graphene. A single point of armor. Spallation accelerator. Module increasing reactor efficiency via accelerated spallation. Reactor income increased by 20. I'll have a look at them at some stage. And here's these three abilities. Kind of tempted towards the more defensive, the defensive thing. But at the same time, it's actually rather tempting to have the more offensive layout. It is substantially more powerful. You go in there. Slows down enemy units. Boosts that. Oh, she actually got one. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought he was Marshall. He's Edwards. Friendly structures. Negative effects. Oh, I never read this guy. Increases armor and damage on all friendly small units. Guerrilla tactics. Sergeant Major R. Gus Powell, age 44. Credentials: Mobile Infantry, Special Operations, Stealth Tactics Instructor, Demolitions Expert, Silver Star, Purple Heart of Valor, Black Zone Border Defense Medal, and unofficial 10 years of Pirate Recon in Redwater Bay. No, gotta give it to the guy. Sergeant Major Gus Powell is just about the toughest Special Forces Marine in the Corps. Enlisted on his 18th birthday, Powell demonstrated innate ability to fight hard and fight smart. For 8 years he toured the Black Zone Defense Fleet and logged over 700 pirate shipboarding assaults. As a frontline witness to the growing pirate problems, Sergeant Major Powell was one of the first to volunteer for the SS-1 mission, searching for an alternative to bloodshed. His experience was the opposite. Pirates ambushed the Odysseus-1 when it approached the Redwater Bay colony. Sergeant Major Powell and a small task force slipped behind enemy lines and were able to create a series of diversionary explosions that allowed Odysseus-1 to escape. Powell was injured and his team was killed in the blast. He was light years from UFC space, and his crew trapped on the Ulysses-1 thought he was dead. Trapped and abandoned in pirate space, he donned facial armor and wore faux cybernetic implants to blend in with the community. He worked small jobs: bodyguard, escort, and the occasional bounty hunting against targets he deemed extremely nefarious. He did what was necessary to survive in enemy territory. With no way to charter a ship to UCF space without direct intention, he was stuck there for almost a decade. As a true soldier, he never forgot his mission or duty. He spent the time gathering intel on the pirate strongholds and businesses, hoping to one day get the chance to strike back and return home. His duty was one thing that kept him sane, and he feels blessed to have been rescued by the UCs-2. And the expedition is equally lucky to have Sergeant Major Powell in its service. Yeah, the guy's a fucking badass. Yeah. Like, damn. I'll keep these on, but I'll be tempted using him. She's also a good one. Reduces armor on enemy units. That's not half bad. Okay. I'll have a look at the next mission. I'm not sure if I'll do it. Thinking of stopping soon.
T-cell level stands at 98%. Our replicant crew count is still down from the Bailiffin incident that claimed the life of Admiral Thorensen and many others. Sergeant Major Powell reports that the Ulysses 1 expedition was assisted by an independent miner named Yuri Rudenko. Mining vessel could generate all the replicant crew members we need. But with the pirates now in control of this region, his ship was taken and he was tossed into the Nadezhda prison compound. We're going to get him out.
Really? Couldn't you just take his ship? It's still nice they're going to rescue him, but... Sounds like just get his ship. Sometimes enemy numbers can be overwhelming. I could use that advice.
Now so that Hector can assist. We need to stay undetected if we're going to pull this off.
Maintaining sensor sweep.
A ship that big is hard to miss.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
Mission parameter update. We must recover the MV Katerina carrier ship and her captain, Yuri Rudenko.
Might be easier if we can avoid tripping any alarms.
Katerina is located in Sector 2, but has been rigged with dicobalt explosives to prevent tampering.
Commander, stealth units kept me incognito in this region for a decade. They could come in handy.
Indeed. And they are only useful as long as we do not attack with them. The pirates also have several detection stations in this region that should be avoided. The explosives on Katerina are controlled remotely from an installation in Sector 3. Destroying the alarm facility without being detected would render the explosives inert. After we have recovered his ship, we must free Captain Rudenko.
Do we know what cell Yuri's in?
Yuri is located in one of the cell blocks in Sector 3.
There's gotta be a cell chart in the warden's office.
Most likely, providing we can get close enough to scan it. But it is heavily guarded. Once we have found the captain, we must ferry him back to the Katerina so that he can take control.
Ooh.
Guess we gotta bust out Captain Yuri.
Let's get to work.
Interesting little ships. They're staying back there, presumably to just produce more of these. These are scouts. New building, detector. Detectors are support structures revealing cloaked units in their effect radius. They can provide short-lived cloaking field to any friendly unit. Interesting, they can both cloak and decloak. And this is the scouts. They're small. So it's really, wouldn't these guys be able to build them? Then again, they're a special one, you know? They have defensive formation, cloaking field, visible when not performing actions other than movement, and they have an EMP missile, which disrupts enemy ships and buildings for a short duration. Okay, disable the alarm system to ensure the alarm never go off, and use only stealth bots, scouts, do not engage enemy forces, and avoid detectors. And find this ship, locate and acquire it. Can we really go through there? Artillery, there must be artillery, repair station, repair station. Okay, that's clearly detector. Its radius is probably the pulsing circle around it. Move up here. Hopefully these units don't just automatically open fire on everyone they pass. Did that would suck. This would also be impossible to stealth in that case. Move this way, move this way. Okay. Alright, it's not too hard so far, but I do believe Sector 2 is substantially harder. We also have a vision of, we can actually have a look at all of it. Hector is in their computer grid. So, here has a lot more troops, but as long as we avoid them, all is well. So I guess we gotta go through here. Maybe EMP there. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Just the camera threw me at a weird angle. Alright. Stealth missions. Yay. That was sarcasm, by the way, folks. Sarcasm. Okay, you save. You save. Save game. Okay. E over here. Okay. You can actually. Christ. Don't go through that. You can actually, like, their circle, that circle is actually quite small. It doesn't take up the whole thing. So you could edge around here. But I want to check something. EMP dot. Nope.
Warning. Alarm has been activated. Pirates have called for reinforcements.
Load this. Load save game. Yeah, new. A green attack. Oh yeah, I know that already. Yeah, no, can't do it that way, regrettably. Wait. You don't know what that is. Go over there. What's this? For a moment I thought it was a toaster. No, this is the guy's ship. The Katarina. Fuck, where are you going?
Warning.
Ah.
Alarm has been activated. Pirates have called for reinforcements.
Idiots. I expected them to go the obvious route, not the other way. Ronins are a powerful counter to enemy buildings and extra large units. If only I had them. Yes, they will be an excellent counter. They sound like our versions of the Man of War. Okay, you know what? What I'm thinking right now is I'll edge singular units through here. Leave them here. All be well. So,
Warning. Alarm has been activated. Pirates have called for reinforcements.
Oh, hell. Pirates booby-trapped the command console. It's counting down.
okay. Well, more often than not, it's sufficient to engage the enemy with cheap units, while mission-critical units, mission-critical ships complete their objectives. Good to know. How do you do this? There must be another way. But there is something I didn't see. Over there. Actually have to enter this circle to reveal it. So hopefully it's not immediately psych detector. Also, I could build more of these right now. Recon and diversion unit effective against medium and good versus large. Okay, good to know. But anyway, it revealed these two, which are irrelevant to me because I'm not building my way through here. Maybe more relevant once I take out all the detectors and the alarm stuff. But for now, it's completely irrelevant. But yeah, that's basically how you get through. You adjust the camera and acknowledge it exists. Because I was kind of treating this as the only playing field here. What? No, 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 no. Go this way. This way. Don't know why there's just these random fogs of war here.